episode in the Minnesota Vikings franchise. We're moving along at a steady pace here. 10-2 currently, week 14 of our third season, and we can almost see the end of regular season at the end there. Week 17, it's going to be a home game against the 49ers, the Jags in week 16 at home, but we still have 2 away games to take care of. One against the Titans, one against the Lions. That is going to be notoriously hard. And looking at where we stand right now, we are still playing catch with the Falcons. So one of us has to trip up sooner or later. They have 139 points between for and against. We don't have that, which is also a reason why we are lower, despite having the same overall here. But we have to go on a streak. We have to get those wins because I just want to push past the wildcard round. I want to be in here. I want to be in their spot, because I want to have a fully rested team going into these 3 games here. We will be playing the playoffs. That much is for certain. There is no doubt in my mind that we will not be playing there. But still, it's going to be tricky. It's going to be hard. But our season here has been doing no favors, I have to say. But we have been doing very well, because we had those away games, but we have been unstopped basically in our progress. We've had a rough patch before the bye week, but we got our shit together in bye week, and now we have had 3 very nice games here against the Patriots, Seahawks, and Cardinals. Next up, it's going to be the Titans and the Lions, and as I mentioned before. And we haven't played the Titans yet this week, so let us check those out pretty quickly. And by pretty quickly, I of course mean now. I don't even know what that sound was that came out of my mouth there, but whatever. We've got Daniel Jones as our opposing quarterback. We've got Austin Reed and Malik Willis, players that are 24 draft player, 22 draft player, and Dan Jones, of course, formerly with the New York Giants. Then if you look at him, you're going to go like, well, this is going to be a pushover. And I'm going to say no, certainly no. This is not going to be a pushover, because look at him, 85. He's got really good stats. We're not going to be underestimating him. He's one of those quarterbacks that is really, really better than you would imagine, or than he looks like. The running back group, we've got Hassan Haskins, we've got Rashawn Johnson, and we've got Julian Chestnut. We did have Rashawn Johnson on our roster last season. I even think he got a few games in. Is that going to be visible? Yeah, Minnesota 2022. There we go. And Hassan Haskins, 80 rated with a normal dev trade. Not horrible. Been with Tennessee quite a few years now. Fullback is Kendall Blanton. I could have sworn that he was a tight end at some point in time for the Los Angeles Rams. But then he's with the Chiefs, with the Buccaneers, and Tennessee. So he's moving around the league quite a bit, but interesting that he's a fullback. Wide receiver is Treylon Burks, 24-91. We've got Paris Campbell, we've got Parker Washington, and we've got Kyle Phillips and N'Keal Harry. It's a very balanced room here. Standout, of course, is Treylon Burks. With that start of trade, the Arkansas product is looking very good. Deep route and release probably not as good, but the speed and acceleration and catching traffic really make him a good target for Dan Jones. So can understand that he's leading the room. Of course, tight end is Hunter Henry. He was with the New England Patriots before, right? Yeah, exactly. Now they only have Mike Gesicki, let Hunter Henry go, so he's here with the Titans. We've got Chigoziem Okonkwo, 24-81 at the 23 draft. And Robbie Hines, this is a CPU generator player. Balanced room here, Hunter Henry, not to be underestimated. And the offensive line, we've got Peter Skoronski, 23-95, a superstar player out of the 2023 draft. And of course, we know him, we love him. He was an offensive line player for me in the Dolphins franchise. If you haven't checked that out, please do that. It's a lot of fun. I think I went 6 or 7 seasons in, and it was just great fun bringing Super Bowls to this team. The left guard, Kevin Dotson, 27-83. We've got Kevin Alvarez and Leighton Robinson, who's injured anyways. Kevin Dotson, quick checkup. Is he new here? Yes, joining from the Pittsburgh Steelers. So new face here on the offensive line. Andre James, 27-80. And Nick Gates behind him. Nick Gates was a free agent. Andre James, quick checkup. Las Vegas Raiders center. So a very, very changed offensive liner. Dylan Redunce. I think he was with the Titans before though. So I think this is a player that has been here for a while. Yes, exactly. And right tackle is Abram Lucas, 25-88, looking super solid. Nicholas Petit-Frere as a backup. And Abram Lucas looking super solid, coming from the Seattle Seahawks, of course. So it truly changed Titans' offensive line. Left edge, we've got J.R. Schultz, who's injured. Kyron Johnson's injured as well. Jesus. So Jaden Peavy is the left edge player unless they slot someone else in. Jeffrey Simmons at right edge, X Factor, relentless, and Damon Owusu. And Jeffrey Simmons, what a crazy good player he is. Really, really have to take him very seriously. Look at those power moves, look at the tackle, the strength, play recognition, block shedding awareness. An absolute beast of a player. And the abilities will do their rest. He's really, really nasty. Receive dominant bull rush wins. This is not nice. We don't need to spend a point on shed attempts during a run play. All right, relentless. So basically the run plays might be stopped early, but we're still going to go with them, of course. Tier Tart, 2787 for Bill Norton and Christopher Hinton here. Beautiful picture, by the way, of Christopher Hinton. Some of those pictures have been changed in this roster class here, which I think is pretty cool. Jermichael Stewart, the CPU player, 2287. Rashad Weaver behind him. Middle linebacker, Aziz Al-Shair and Drew Sanders, and then Smail Mondon Jr. And Aziz Al-Shair, former 49er, if I remember it correctly. Yes, exactly, with the Titans since 2022. But this is not realistic. It's he's with them since 2023, of course. Because we already started. We basically started the 2023 season in 2022 here, so this is just what this means. Harold Landry III, right outside linebacker for the Titans. Chris Nicholas behind him, solid choice right there. Roger McCreary, superstar cornerback. Sean Murphy Bunting. We've got Caleb Farley. We've got Elijah Molden. We've got Avante Dickerson, Demarius McKee, and Caleb Farley. Let's just check him out quickly with his start of trade. Longtime Tennessee player. Same goes for Roger McCreary. Sean Murphy Bunting, not sure about him. Where did he come from? Joining from the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Exactly. There we go. Free safeties, Kevin Byard, Quentin Freeman. Strong safety, Amani Hooker and Sidney Brown. Kicker, Eddie Pinheiro. And the punter is Ryan Stonehouse. Funny name, by the way, Stonehouse. So there we go. This is the opposing team. Now let's shape a weekly strategy around that. And as always, we're going to be going with defend the short pass. That is just the way to go. And we still are going to go with the starters. We're going to be going with full pads. I don't want to cause injuries though, but I feel like we should try and focus on getting some more experience points into the team here before we hit the playoffs, of course. Fidoni, Smith, Mims, Carter, Ingram, Caleb Williams. At some point in time, I will be switching him out, of course. We don't have to get too much done here. Allowed 24 points. Let's go with the 250 offensive yards. Let's go with the no sacks. This is a very safe approach here. Let's kick off training. No injuries, but, and that's a big but, there was a lot of fatigue added for the starters. So I will be resting them as much as I can this game. And as soon as I can, of course. And on the other hand side, something that I will want to do is I will want to next week have a half pad training and split just to be on the safe side. I don't want to cause any injuries here because that would be horrible. Power has been upgraded. This is nice. What else do we have to do here? Let's just see. Andrew Jr. He's going to get an upgrade. There we go. That is very nice. What else? Aiden Hutchinson. Let's get some points into the speed rusher category. I just want him to break through, be as quickly as he can be in the attack here on the offensive line. Nigel Sowell. We got the scenario done last week, so this is why we got a lot of points here, which is pretty awesome. Amarius Mims gets some more points. And this is always the trade-off that you have to go for. You know, do I go for experience points, or do I rather focus on resting the players? And at some point in time, you will have to decide if you want to go left route or right route. So here we go. DJ Wanham gets some upgrades as well. And I just think it's imperative that you train the players as much as you can, that you do weekly strategy, that you focus on that you do the improvements yourselves, because how else are you going to develop the players in a way that you want them to be? Ryan Wright gets some more power. I want to get him to kick that ball as far as he can. Zion Nelson here gets some more points. This is nice. The rookie, but we still haven't really seen what his depth trait is. Damian Dalcourt as a backup. We can make sure that we focus on him being an agile center. Of course, Amarius Mims is my starter. There's no question about that. But having a very good backup really is helpful. And there's a few very, very good backups that we have. Steven Vila still has that contract that we need to negotiate. I like his overalls. You know, he's not really bad. I might give him a very, very cheap deal. Let's just see what happens there. Left edge, Tyler Barron with the run stopper upgrade here also has the hidden depth. I don't think that will be revealing him. We have too many good players. That is a luxury problem right there. All right, let's go over here. Let's reveal. No, let's not reveal, but I would like to negotiate with Darnell Washington. So can we? Of course, I can't do that. Right, I need 24 points. God damn it, I forgot about that. All right, let's head out of this, and I think we are ready for the game. But let's face the Titans, guys. Here we are in the home stadium of the Tennessee Titans. We're going to be the guests, and Dan Jones will be the host. Leading the hosts, let's put it that way. Caleb Williams, so far, really, really awesome rookie season. I'm very happy that we used our draft picks and traded up quite a bit here. Because this is just... It's just really a big difference in between having a solid, good quarterback, and we had that with Kerem, or having a superstar quarterback that is really just, you know, quality-wise extremely high, and we just have to be, just be mindful of keeping him fit and using his strengths at the moment. He's still a rookie, and he still hasn't had a dozen NFL seasons to really make him a seasoned veteran. But what we have on our hands is a truly, truly talented, very, very solid, very, very good quarterback here that we can get to work with. Nate McKenzie with an injury, our starting tight end. Not too happy about that. This stadium actually a little bit underwhelming looking here. And there we go. Let's go for a run. Alexander Madison stopped here. That's Landry. Harold Landry, not Jarvis Landry, by the way. And Thomas Fidoni. Rager, Addison. So we are going to try and get something done here. Oh, smacked away, number 3. I feared that was going to come. All right. Let's go with Fidoni here. Let's rest up our starting tight end. And right, we'll be punting here. We actually started and we didn't get a lot done. Stepping out of bounds here is Dickerson. And Dan Jones leading the offense onto the field. Let's see if our defense can put an end to their ambitions here. Let's see if they can do that. All right. At least we limit them to field goals, so that is still good enough. Looking for Addison. Fidoni is an option here. Yikes. Yikes. Huge yikes. There was pressure coming. I saw that. I knew I had to get the ball away. I would have waited a little bit longer here if I had half a chance. Let's go with this here. Do we have a moving mid linebacker? Yes, we do. Nice. Jordan Addison. Very well done. Regaining control here. And I just saw Nate McKenzie on the field. I'm not really sure why he's back. I mean, I said replace him, but there we go. Justin Jefferson and Nate McKenzie. Again. And he was free. Very nice. Taking them at number 21. As we move the chains. We're coming from behind here. We are the away team, so we have to be very, very watchful of the momentum meter, which is currently really not stacked in our favor. Finding more space than I imagined here. Ed Ingram with an injury. Ah, this is not good. Not good. Inside zone, left-hand side. Left-hand side. Off we go. Do we find some space here? And at least we push forward, get the first down. And that was important. Alexander Mattison toward labor. Steve Avila. I don't think that is exactly the setup that I would go for here. I know that Steve Avila is the backup at the right guard, but I would rather use Zion Nelson here. There we go. Why? Well, first of all, I want to see maybe we can reveal his day of trade. Plus, I want to get him some experience. That can never hurt. I do see him as a potential replacement here for, oh my lord, and Stewart with a lunging tackle here. But we almost moved very nicely around everybody here with Alexander Mattison. And I was just saying, I see him as a replacement for Ed Ingram if at some point we do decide to replace him. And here we go. Raheem Kindley not getting into position quickly enough. A halfback dive next up. The pass coverage is pretty good. Pass coverage is really pretty good. There we go. That's Amarius Mims, Zion Nelson moving along here nicely. Halfback slip screen. 3rd and 5. Coverage is there. I'm aware of that one. I am aware. Let's go. Devon O'Shea. Nice. Pushed out of bounds. Maybe I could have tried going inside, staying inbounds here, but the corner ends, of course. So far, so good. Let's go the cross drag. Looking for Addison here. Addison would really be the gut punch. But we've got Rager and McKenzie on those short routes. And he would drop the ball in the end zone. That is killing me. Those drops are killing me. I went for the safe catch, by the way. Went for the safe catch, by the way. So Madison. Oh, and tripped up here. Tart with an injury. A lot of injuries right now. Must have a really horrible surface. There we go. Jordan Addison, we have those rushers coming at us. Maybe Madison will be free. A lot of pressure here and there. Caleb Williams limited today. He is limited. We're going to get the field goal. Going to attempt that. Kaboom, and kaboom, and kaboom. There we go. Good, 3-3 equalized. Come on, defense. Let's hold Dan Jones to a full stop. There we go. That's good. Very well done. Let's go with the slants here. Let's put some pressure immediately on them. 3 minutes and 8 seconds. 20 yard is where we find ourselves. Jordan Addison perfectly shedding that tackle. Pushing ahead to the 43. Good connection. Good connection. Justin Jefferson just going backwards awkwardly. And the pressure was on. The pressure truly was on. Caleb Williams, it wouldn't have been a lot more time. No more time. Devon O'Shea, a left-hand side run. Let's get the hole plugged is what I wanted to say, but Jesus. That was a quick stop. An inside zone, another one. Let's get Devon O'Shea running again. I like his speed. I really like his speed. He is so good on that one. Whoa! Where did he come from? Number 3 coming out of nowhere. That's Caleb Farley. 2-minute warning hits us. Let's go with the slip screen. 3rd and 2. Nope. Let's go with an inside zone here. Ooh, dear. 4th and 2, and we don't get any yardage here. It's because Jeffrey Simmons kind of put a stop to that. 66-yard field goal, guys. Are you insane? Now, we're not going to do that, of course. Not going to do that. We're going to go for a fullback dive here. Kareem Hunt should be able to pull that off. Oh, my God. 1st and 10. Drew Sanders with an injury. But that, of course, is a stop. And there we go. They get 6 points. They are ahead. Another field goal. So we are limiting them, which is good. But it is not what I want to see from our team. So we're stepping out of bounds intentionally here. Play action, deep cross goal. Let's try and get Jordan Addison back there. It's a little bit annoying, I have to say. It's a little bit annoying. Again, we get some yards and then we push out of bounds. 17 seconds to go. We have 2 timeouts left. If we get Reagor or Jefferson, then I am pretty confident that this will work. There's a flag. Was that pass interference?
Pass interference. Defense.
All right, so he slowed him down. Roger McCreary, we of course accept that one. Why ever wouldn't we do that? And we're moving forward here, 13 seconds. Justin Jefferson would be an amazing play here. Smacked away, incomplete pass, 10 seconds to go. Bench switch play here. Again, Justin Jefferson, Jalen Reagor. Six seconds at the 9-yard line. I feel like we have time for one more pass play. Or, let's take the field goal. Let's not mess around here. The wind is coming slightly from the right-hand side, so I really was... Oh, shit. Damn it. Inaccurate. It's actually funny. I was too close to really see where the reticle was aiming. And here we go. Very good stop by our defense. Jalen Reagor, Nate McKenzie. Stop here. Brutal, man. Number 2 is everywhere. 2nd and 5. Inside zone run, Devin Ashane. And again, look at the way they're lining up. We might be able to exploit that. And there we go. Justin Jefferson finds his way into the end zone. Perfect pass by Caleb Williams. We drag back momentum a little bit. Justin Jefferson doing the gritty. Nice. There we go. Beautiful. Getting out of reach here of the secondary players. Number 37 can't catch up. Now defense. I need you guys. Come on. All right. At least they limit them to a field goal. So that is at least something here. Reagor with the aggressive route. We've got Jefferson. Ooh. I thought that was a safe one. I thought that was a safe throw. Probably a little bit too relaxed on this one. 10 and 9. It's a close game. It's way closer than I expected. And Devin Ashane showing again the speed. Showing the speed, just goes around everybody here. Perfect pickup. Great job. Great job, my man. Really, really great job. Let's go with the wide shallow cross. Let's keep the momentum going. Jefferson is an option, but McKenzie also on the short one, of course. There we go. Love those. Everybody pushing forward. And you can see they use the cover 2 man, which is a lot of push here. And the other players are pushing backwards to sort of secure against the deep balls. And just opened up the short passing window. Really great. Devin Ashane stopped here. Number 19, Stewart, not taking any chances as the quarter comes to an end. And it's an absolutely game that is really on par. Very, very equal parts. Similar passing distances, similar rushing distances. Very balanced game. Very, very balanced game. A beautiful opening right there. Try to go towards the side. Fredonia Washington helping out with the blocking side here. Let's go with an inside zone. Pick up that 2nd and 1. If we get a touchdown, that is certainly the target here. That would mean that we are ahead 17 versus 9, which is Well, it's a 1 point difference. That would help us in the case of if things got really down to business. They also get a touchdown, but if they go for the 2-point conversion, then we are level. And you never know what's going to happen. 3 yards. Next up here. Let's go. Alexander Madison. Let's see some distance, and we're not seeing any distance there. Now we even lose yards. That is horrible. And that is exactly the opposite of what I wanted to see. Shane Addison. Can you please find your way? It's 4th and 2. As Shane is stopped here. I mean, it was a good catch, but nobody else was available. So let's set up an inside zone run here. 4th and 2. We want to get this, and we push forward. So I think a new set of downs. Here we go. Shallow cross. Let's give some breathing room for our running back. We're going to get the player on the road right now. Nice. 2-minute warning hits us, but we do get some yards. Down to 10 inside zone. Alexander Madison, left-hand side run. They are stacked pretty well. I don't see the wide plays working. So we're just going to have to go at this. Straight ahead. 2nd and 6. 3rd and 5. A timeout called. Let's go the smash return. Looking for Addison. Addison is the dude. Oh my goodness, and that was the easiest to go for. Good God, guys. That was not great. Come on, man. Let's get this one. Perfectly timed. And we score a field goal. All right, it's good. But we need our defense. We need our defense. If they score a touchdown, it's over. So let's go. Come on, defense. Come on, defense. Defense holds them. This is awesome. Very well done. Great job. 13 seconds to play. Middle of the field. Alex on weak. Alexander Madison. Here's a snap. Drag down. Timeout called. Thank you, guys. Very nice of you. Don't really know why. Well, they're still in striking distance. They can still get something like a turnover or something like that. If I were to go for a pass, which I'm not. And this is definitely a setup for the pass or run defense. And then we're going to call the timeout. Why? Well, you guessed it, guys. I would like the game to finish 16 versus 9. So there we go. Special teams, 55-yard field goal. Wow, a long, long range. Let's see if we can get that done. Perfectly timed kick. Kablooey, and there she blows. Beautiful. Field goal. Great job, Riley Patterson. And Coach Dreddeus can, of course, be very happy about this one here. Titans coach, of course not. And this was a tough one. This was a tough one. It wasn't an easy game. It was a back and forth. Our defense doing a lot of the heavy lifting. And Dan Jones, as I said, never to be underestimated. Even more so when you look at this here. 1 touchdown for us. And very similar numbers for Dan Jones. The rushing side, of course, Haskins, Madison, almost on par. But Devin Shane adding to the pressure that we had here. Kareem Hunt, a little bit disappointing. Receiving side, Jordan Addison was good enough. Justin Jefferson with the touchdown. Nate McKenzie. Again, it was a very, very tight game. There was not a lot in it. Abram Lucas, Hassan Haskins, Andre James, Dylan Redunce, and Peter Skoronski allowed sacks. Jesus Christ, what a sack fest. 7 solo tackles by Marcus Davenport. 10 total tackles, Kenneth Murray Jr. 2 tackles for loss, Marcus Davenport and Andre Carter. 3.5 sacks by AIDAN Hutchinson. He was an absolute beast at this point in time. Maason Smith with 1, and then 0.5 for Kenneth Murray Jr., Marcus Davenport, and Andre Carter. And I think this says it all. This is exactly the reason why we are this good currently. And this is the reason why I traded for Aidan Hutchinson. I just knew he was going to be fantastic, and he has proven me right. Thanks a lot, Aidan. All right, so we keep marching on, 16-9, winning this game against the Tennessee Titans here. We do pick up a new injury. Ed Ingram, torn labrum, 4 weeks out. All right, so we are currently really collecting injuries, and those players should be fit again for when we hit the playoffs. But we have to react here, and I will be using Zion Nelson at the right guard now, though. Steve Avila is still here, of course, as the starter, but I feel like Zion Nelson just makes a little bit more sense here. So we're going to be using Zion Nelson, who of course has a deal still. Steve Avila is a good backup to have. Evan Neal is here. Let's take a look at this left tackle. We've got left guard. We've got these centers set. All right, all of that is looking good. What about the left edge? We've got Aidan Hutchinson. We've got Andre Carter, Maason Smith. So yeah, I think a lot of these are really looking good. I can't wait to get Smith back and to use him here in this setup now. I will make one change straight away, but I will not be doing this because I don't want to mess anything up here. But let's go to manage staff and let's unlock that final piece down there, because I want to try and renegotiate with our Darnell Washington, maybe get him to re-sign with us. I'd like to keep him around. He's 23, he's got an 85 something rating, so it's really, really promising. Next year he will be in his 90s at age 24, so definitely a player to keep. For now, I'm going to say thank you. I enjoyed the game, even if it was very, very gritty and hard. Hope you liked it as well. If you did, drop me a like and subscribe. If you like what I'm doing, really means a lot to me. And as always, guys, thanks so much for being here. Much, much appreciated. And see you next time.